Jamsin Entertainment.
Steve here, owner, operator, and creative mind of Jamsin Entertainment. Welcome to another How-To Saturday. Today we're going to be using the patterns and tracing them out onto the fabric. Alright. Thing just exploded on me. Alright, so you're going to need scissors first. You're going to cut out the design, and on the design, I don't know if you can see it, but they have the measurements on there. So 38, 40, 42, and 44. That's the size of the, let's see, yeah, this is the size of the, like the jacket and the waist and your chest size and stuff like that. So you want to be careful, because you mess this up, you got to go out and buy another one. I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to go with the 40. I'm pretty sure I'm a 38, but just to be on the safe side, go with the 40, because then I can take it in if I have to. Alright, I started. I'm going to cut from this, and I'll be back when I'm done with the entire sheet. So I cut out everything. We'll actually go mobile for this. These are the pants. You got number 1 over here. Let's see. That's the great thing about these templates. They numbered them, so that you can go back. Yeah, that's the zipper part. You can go back and reference it over here. Yeah, it tells you what exactly is what. I've got 2 number 2 pencils, both sharpened. And we're going to trace these out. It calls for ironing, and I now realize why, but I don't know how to iron. So I'm just gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna just start out, get it as smooth as possible so you get the best trace, and be careful. So I'm having difficulty. Yeah, that's not good. I guess to make it show up a little easier, you don't want a fine tip on the pencil, so I'm just gonna grind it down a little bit, and maybe that will show up better. Try and go, I guess, like you're drawing something. Alright, I'm going to cut from this. I finished tracing out at least one pant leg, the front and back. You can kind of see the tracings. I forgot the one part, but I added it on, is the waistband. You just need to take your time. I just laid down the fabric and had my hand down and used the other hand to trace everything out. Alright, so the next part is cutting out the fabric. Again, you want to be careful, because then you won't have to buy the fabric all over again, and I don't feel like doing that. And plus, I have extra fabric. There's a whole lot more than what's shown here. I want to keep the colors consistent. So just start off. I'm starting out with, this is number 1. Label this 1. Whatever you mark up, you're either going to sew over it or sew around it so it's hidden, or it's going to be on the inside. So don't be afraid to mark up the pieces. I'm only doing it for the pant legs, so remember that number 1 is the front and number 4 is the back. You just go, and this is the easy part. The difficult part was tracing everything out. Alright, and you're just going to do that until you're done. Unfortunately, I brought many things, but I also forgot a few things. And one of them was the charger for the battery. Oh, I guess it should be down here. So, unfortunately, I'd like to do the end part where everything's cut out, but I can make that part of next week's video of how to, when we start to put the pieces together and sew them. Let me know in the comments below if you got any suggestions for me sewing. Maybe you've put a costume together and you used templates before. Maybe there's an easier method. Please let me know. Also let me know what you'd like to see me talk about on Gaming Mondays after the Dungeons & Dragons one, TV Tuesdays, Throwback Thursdays, Movie Stuff Fridays. What other things you'd like to see me do on how-tos? Your thoughts in general, just let me know. You can also visit me on Facebook, facebook.com/Jamsin Entertainment, eBay, Jamsin Entertainment 85, and Snapchat, Jamsin E85. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people will like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned.
Live your imagination.